Oh, hi! So lately there's been a lot of talk about FNaF, specifically the movie, the new game Security Breach, and what we're going to be talking about today, or something related to what we're talking about today, the Fazbear Fanverse Initiative. So to sum it up, FNaF creator Scott Cawthon decided to fund 5 fan games, whether it be ports, remakes, sequels, or remakes of his games. These include Five Nights at Candy's 4, One Night at Flumpty's 3, Popco's Evergreen, the Joint Creation Ignited Collection, and FNaF Plus. Fiznom, the creator of FNaF Plus, has also made an open-sourced version of FNaF 2, which was also taken down by Scott because it was way too close to the original FNaF 2, also known as the base game was almost identical. So I decided to look at some games in those games as franchises and how to give them a chance so I know what to expect from the new ones. So I'll only be looking at the first 3, Five Nights at Flumpty's 1, Five Nights at Candy's 3, and, of course, Popco's. So, on to Five Nights at Candy's 1 Remastered. So, first impressions. This game looks super professional, like on par with Scott's own creations. I mean, it has very basic FNaF gameplay, but it has some really cool additions. First of all, the addition of in-universe versions of the UI. The Ghostbusters game is actually a really good example of this. It has the heat, your health, and everything else displayed on the pack. And in Candy's, the clock is an actual clock, and the power is displayed on an actual screen. Also, there's the addition of 3 ways to get into your office. Most characters only use the doors, but there's also a window that I think Blank uses. Also, you can notice the character's eyes on the cameras, at least most of the time, and most of the characters. But if you can't see them, you can use the night vision, which allows you to see everything. Now we look at the characters. They look so good! I mean, I feel like they all look as good as FNaF 2's. And until the end of Night 1, I didn't even know this monkey guy existed. That really caught me off guard for a second, and in a scramble as I looked for Cindy. So yeah, everything looks good and original. All except this thing. Vinny. Also known as the Reverse Puppet. He looks much more creative later in the series, but in FNaF 1, he just looks like a frowning puppet. I really love all these characters though. Like, a Blank action figure? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Cindy and Candy plushes would be amazing. It's a little sad that Scott can't fund that kind of thing, or else that would be amazing. And so every night you see a new cutscene. After the first night, you'll see Vinny, and to end the night, you'll have to look away long enough for him to give you a Springtrap-style jump scare. Very lame. The second night, well, I think you should find out for yourself. This fan game is so good that I'm not even gonna spoil the second night. Also, I haven't gotten past the third night yet, so I won't be able to give you all the details anyway, but I will complete it at some point, just not yet. And with that, why don't we play a game that doesn't have a second night? One Night at Flumpty's. Oh jeez, I am not looking forward to this. The game's teasers give me some serious Baldi's Basics vibes. It's trying to be scary, it just can't be scary. I still can't believe Baldi's Basics was popular. But I said I would play this game, so the first thing you see is a warning that nobody could take seriously. And a title screen that you can't take seriously either. Wow, this game is gory. On GameJolt it had a teen rating, but there's a teddy bear right on your desk that's split right in the middle. And also, this takes place in Utah? That's fun. So the characters are the Red Man, Flumpty himself, the Beaver, Birthday Boy Man, and the clown that climbs through your wall somehow. This is a very short game, and if you've played any FNaF-styled game, you'd be able to beat it. It's really not that hard. But it looks like that's it. No other games to play. Okay, maybe we'll talk about Popco's. So Popco's is obviously named after the weasel variety, as the main character is a weasel. But before we start, I'm going to be clearing 2 things up. I will not be getting both the endings, and I might not even complete the game at all. Just like I haven't completed Candy's yet. I will try, but I might not be able to. You start the game and are greeted to this screen and music. Phew, music? Most fan games stick to pure ambience, but this game actually has some music. Not that I'd expect any less from a team of people. Yeah, this was made by multiple people. So the first thing you'll notice is, you're in the main room, with the animatronics. No doors, no nothing. And there's a vent above you. No power either? The only thing that is like FNaF here is the horrifying animatronics trying to kill you. Then again, that's the entire concept of the series. The main gameplay revolves around your panic meter. Don't get too scared or you are going to die. And with some mechanics, that's really difficult. Looking out the window reduces the meter, though that could let the animatronics get you, I think. Just like FNaF 4, I couldn't wrap my head around the mechanics and couldn't get past the first night. Which is kinda sad. This game is super well made. But it seems like Pop Goes has an arcade-like RPG that got remade that's similar to FNaF World. Maybe I'll try that, so I can add more time to this video. I mean, so I can pay more attention to this franchise? But wow, Pop Goes Arcade. That name kind of implies that it's an endless survival game when it's not. But this is super professional. And this game is played on an arcade machine in the Pop Goes restaurant? That's so cool! How the screen is dusty and the joystick moves when you move. This reeks quality. Music! This is what FNaF World should have been. The game has corrupt animals and other corrupt animatronics as the enemies, and they're all really fun. Now I might beat this. So here's the final verdict for each game. So candies. Great graphics, great characters, great mechanics, it's super well polished, and the atmosphere is really good. If you're a FNaF game waiting for Security Breach to come out, I would suggest playing this. Flumpty's, fun game, and if you have 10 minutes to spare, then I might suggest playing this. But not much else to say about it. Pop Goes, great graphics, great controls, great characters, but I just can't understand its gameplay. Pop Goes Arcade, a fun RPG with great music and great colorful characters. If you're a fan of Pop Goes and RPGs, I very much suggest this. So I enjoyed my time with these, and hopefully an animatronic weasel won't kill me. I think I'm good.